from it. Children don't need much freedom nowadays. They don't need much freedom. And if I say children, I still call from the age of 18 downward to a child. From 18 years downward, you are still a child. Because you cannot do anything on your own without an adult. In law, we call them minors. We call them minors. You see some parents, oh, they want to buy property, they want to buy land now, they will say, I want to use my children's play. No! It's not done. Because you want to use your children's play, as at that point in time, the child is not yet to 18 years. It's not up. At that point in time, the child is not yet 18 years. And whatever you may have used that child name to do at that point in time, we call it void and nullity. So what are we saying here? Children don't need much freedom, but they need firm direction, firm guidance. You think you are giving them space to express themselves. By the time you just give them, oh, freedom, do whatever you like, do this, do that. No. You are not giving them space to express themselves. Rather, you are doing them evil to a fast lane ticket. Evil to a fast lane ticket. I repeat again. My experience of what happened yesterday before the commissioner of police. After the pressure, I never wanted to leave home. And I look at the father of this person putting a call across to me. He's already in his late 70s. If 17 years old girl, 19 years old girl are already talking of 40 million, of which one of them is still in secondary school. The question now is, how do you get this money? And by the time further investigation revealed, we now discover that there is even a leader among them who happens to be another female, a 33 years old woman. If they say it's not a woman, it's 33 years. What are you teaching these children? What are you telling them? From there, they go to clubs. They go to other places. And at the end of the day, is that not a failure on the part of we parents? Does that not make us irresponsible parents? If at that age, you have already dragging your father, your mother before the commissioner of police. Maybe by the time you are now 25, 30, you have to drag your father and your mother to IG. And that shouldn't be our portion in the mighty name of Jesus. So, father, mother, a child without boundary, a child without boundary who want to taste everything. Name it. A child without boundary will taste everything. They want to test time. They want to test time. They want to test truth. Because no boundary, no monitoring, no supervision. And they can as well test how they will go until something breaks. They want to test how they will go until something breaks that will not need the intervention of their parents, and not even their parents, but somebody else that will not speak on their behalf. Leaving a child without rules or setting boundaries for them make them not to be confident of themselves. Because By the time you leave them without rules, without boundaries, they feel that, oh, they know it all. Based on what they have learned from their peers, from their age mates, from their age group. But by the time they now realize that what their peers and age group are telling them and teaching them is totally against the rules and regulations of the society. So I beg you, father and mother, wake up. Wake up. Raising a child without self-esteem, raising a child without boundaries, raising a child without regulation, you are not helping them at all. You are raising someone who will not respect law tomorrow. You are raising someone who will not respect the society tomorrow. And you are raising someone who will not know what it takes to be a leader in life. It is not a modern day parenting to allow your 12 years old child. It's not a modern day parenting to allow your 12 years old child to do whatever he or she likes. A 12-year-old child now can go to internet if he or she is not properly regulated and become something else. 12 years old child. Some of them have grown to maturity. Some of them are already in SS1. Some of them are already in SS2. Depends on where they came out from. But if you don't regulate them, if you don't supervise them, they'll become something else that you now need to pay money to discipline them. And it is not also a freedom to allow your 15 years old child lock his or herself indoor 247 and live like a tenant. Yeah, you see 15 years old children, some of them are already in the university, they lock themselves inside 247. What are they doing with their phone? Not until they are hungry. They need to get something to eat before you see them coming out. But if you don't check them, if you don't regulate them, they become something else. They become a threat to the society. And I always tell people, what is happening today is as a result of parental failure. Parental failure. A child that is still under 21 years ought to have still been under the canopy of his or her father. But I tell you, you see 21 years old girl living in a 3-bedroom flat apartment. And what does she need a 3-bedroom flat apartment to do what? By the time you get there at times, you'll now see different group of kids doing what in an apartment? 3-bedroom flat. They call it digital generation. Please, parents, take time to monitor your children. Take time to supervise what they do. Take time to be part of their school and curriculum activities. And it is not trust to hand a phone, a laptop, and a data to your children without supervision. I tell my children, if you are writing tests, you don't watch television, you don't dare go to where your phone is. If you are writing tests and exam, they know that very well. Okay, if you are writing tests for 1 week, no, don't go near your phone. And I will tell the other ones to monitor you strictly. Even as what's his name? Isosa. He's still in primary school. If he's writing tests, I tell the sister and the senior one not to allow him watch cartoon, not to allow him watch telly, and not to allow him have access to phone. Because when writing this test, I ensure that 2 of us sit together, you read, and after the test, you must come and show me the score. I'm not showing you the score. There was an assignment they gave Ogie. I bought 5 carbon paper. What did they ask them to do? Card. Those cards that we used to throw in those days. Card ebodo. But that assignment has measurement. It's not the one that we used to do. It has measurement. I bought the first carbon, we didn't get it. I bought the second carbon, we didn't get it. I bought the third carbon, we didn't get it. It now became everybody's assignment in the house. I was involved, the mother was involved, the sister was involved. I bought the fourth carbon, it didn't work it out. The sister was now saying, Daddy, you have bought 4 carbon for this little assignment. I said, is that your business? Is it your money? Then we now bought the 5th carbon. That was how we were able to get the card. And at the end of the day, I asked him, that assignment, have they marked it? What did you score? He said, Daddy, I scored 9 over 10. You see the joy poured over me. It wasn't a waste. It was everybody's effort. So it's what I equally want you to do to these children. Because if they know that there is benefit in hard work, that if they know what is called discipline, and if they know what is called boundaries, and you allow them to grow with it, I don't expect them to be part of what we see in our society today. And if you have been so conversant with what is going on, I tell you, for the past 1 month now, there is no day they don't bring 100 boys to the court, young boys. They bring them to the court and remand them straight to prison. The day they will bring less is 100 in number. So I kept on asking myself, do we have youth so much to this extent? Now look at it. For over 1 month, 30 days now, count 100 youth. Is that not about 3,000? And the prisons are already complaining that the place is congested. It's filled up. No space to put these children. It's filled up. A friend of mine, a classmate of mine who runs the services of hotel, they kept on complaining that there is no business again, nobody to lodge again. All our youths are no longer in the city. They've all left the state to a neighboring state because of the fear of the unknown and the law enforcement agency. Now, big boy, young youth will be big boy. Now we can't be big boy. They say we are Jew day. Now mafia they go prison, come back. He's sharp, he's smart. But you when they call you, you go 50 waka from morning to night. No fear, nobody go hold you. But he will be guy man, he's smart, he the cool. How do we regulate this issue? Can we continue like this? Can we keep on training these children like this? Children of nowadays, they don't have respect again. Why? Lack of discipline. Lack of discipline. In those days, even if somebody is senior to you with a seconds, even twins, you get up in the morning to greet him first. You get up in the morning, you will greet him. Depending on your dialect. But today, do we still find that in our society? Do we still find that in our own? And all these boils down to parental failure. Don't say, Oma Karen, it's none of my business. Oma Karen, one day you will be asked to come and give an account to the government because of the failure and inability to train your children. So, fathers, in short, don't just leave the work for the mothers alone. Because it will get to a stage, even the mother find it difficult to discipline these children. But the moment they send it to the children's ear, when your father comes it's going to be a different ball game. And you see that fear will be there for them to instill that discipline in them. So I beg you, and I plead with you, don't neglect these children. Giving them all they want is not love. Sometimes deny them. It's not everything they ask for, you give them. It's not everything children ask for, you give them. Sometimes deny them. And let them know how stressful it is to get it. It cannot just be luxury, 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 even if you have it. Deny them. I'm taking much of your time, but I have to eat.